Round one of the East rolls on. Game two, just about ready to tip off. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is a look at the Bucks. They notched a big win in the series opener, trying to avoid a letdown here tonight. Greg, what do they need to do to maintain their momentum?
You know, Kev, first, I think they need to weather that early storm. They're going to face a desperate opponent. But once the game settles in, it's about playing smart and playing with energy. You're the favorite for a reason. Go out and show the world what you're made of.
Well, if they could only hear that from you, that would be a great piece of advice. And now the opening lineup for Boston. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lillard. Back to Giannis. 6 on the shot clock. Lillard against Holiday. Lillard misses.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Tatum. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo's size, no doubt, a huge factor, a master at getting up to block shots.
Here's Lillard. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for White.
We talk about high-effort players. Well, Derek White embodies that very description. Always working hard, always looking to outwork his opponent.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Lillard from outside, and it's White with the rebound.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Here's Lillard. Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
From deep, Prince gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Celtics have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Brown. True on the 14-footer.
Sweet little mid-range from Jaylen Brown. That 3-level scoring coming into play.
And Lillard kicks to Antetokounmpo. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Brown the pass to White. Looks for Holiday. Gets it to him. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Milwaukee leading by 3. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now, we talked about Jrue Holiday and how he plans to stop him from being a factor out there. Coach said it won't be easy. He told me Holiday is a gifted two-way guy, but I think we can trip him up by staying on him on all times, by staying aggressive. So that direct approach is what they hope throws Holiday off his game. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Lillard dishes to Prince. No good from outside. Celtics trail by 3 and stolen by Lillard. Porzingis with the block.
And with that 7'6" wingspan, Porzingis has always been a big-time shot. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. And a new group in for the Celtics. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Porter kicks to Portis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Horford.
Nice to see Porter Jr. get aggressive, not settle for a J, and take it into the defense.
The Celtics making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 3. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Porter finds Portis. Back to Porter. 2 on the clock. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Have you with us as we get going here in game 2. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Gary Trent. Jackson is out there with Portis. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Sims in at the center. Here's Trent. Good, nice job down low. Trent's got the lead up to 3 now for Milwaukee.
Defense trying to get physical and shake up Gary Trent Jr. He's not having any of it.
Portis against Horford. Knocks it loose. Tatum on the wing. Throws it down, JT!
We know that Jason Tatum is a gamer. This guy willing to take punishment on his way to the cup.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That one drops. He ties it up. Now Porter poked loose and stolen by Tatum. And here's the break. Horford in the post, guarded by Porter. Horford no luck. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Making a switch here. Substitution on the court. The Bucks shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Lillard, the pass to Jackson. Back to Lillard. And Jackson throws it down.
Yeah, that's outstanding. Tremendous vision on the part of Lillard, just trying to lead this team.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to Pritchard. Oh, Tatum in position. And stolen by Lillard. Driving to the basket. And then Lillard slams it in.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
Celtics trail by 4. And here's Holiday. Right side, Porzingis to the paint. That's good from Horford on the assist by Porzingis.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint. That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Holiday looking for an opening. Horford in the post. Jackson on him. Here's Pritchard. The first shot of the possession finally falls for him. Pritchard's got his first points of the night.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
The Celtics have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Tatum. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Tatum's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Here's Lillard. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Lillard's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Brown's checked in for the Celtics. Derek White comes in for Pritchard. Outside, Horford. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
First free throw is good. Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 51 seconds left to play here in the half. Brown against Portis. Brown the pass to White. The shot with nobody on him. He parries the jumper. Milwaukee in the lead. Porter finds Giannis. Back to Porter. That 3 off the mark. Celtics have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Porzingis. The Celtics working the ball around now. Porzingis sits the pick for White. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Porter passes to Giannis. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one misses. Fires from way outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks lead by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Boston Celtics.
This game won't stay close. They continue to shoot under 40%. Move the ball, man. Create a high-quality look.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Bucks. They were able to hold serve in game 1, and that is it for halftime.
NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
On the floor for Boston. White in at shooting guard with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Bobby Portis. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting not great, 40% for the game. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Boston trailing. Brown the pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
They get the rebound. Antetokounmpo. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. The Celtics shooting reasonably well, 45%. Here's Porzingis.
That assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Prince dishes to Lillard. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Kicks it out to Lillard. This one for 3. A rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
And it goes down 2 points.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior, yes, sir.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Kicks it out to Prince. Back to Antetokounmpo. Prince outside. Shot clock at 6. Shot to stop the run. Lillard from outside. Good. And Giannis picking up the assist. Lillard's got 9.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half, and now 1 for 5.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in. Bobby Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Jackson, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Porter subbed in for Prince. And a change for the Celtics. Pritchard's checked in. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. And the Celtics lead by 3.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now in the game.
And that one's good. Lillard.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
And here's Tatum for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Portis, the pass to Porter. Pass to Portis. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Pritchard. Goodbye, Lillard. Brown with it. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Porzingis against Portis. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Brown. And he banks in the layup. Brown's got 6.
Well, obviously, the defense has not been great this half, and you've got to be able to address this quickly.
And Porter, here we go.
Mercy. Watch out. Kevin Porter Jr. coming through with a nasty dude.
Clock management. This is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And Boston with the rebound. Brown with it. 8 points for him. Porzingis kicks to Tatum. From the top of the key, Porter pulls it in.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And the basket by Lillard.
Could have gone to the rack for the throwdown, but opts for the soft, smooth finger roll. I love it.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's the Celtics up by 2. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. Now he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thanks, David. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. The post pair, the long-time duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Porter is out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Antetokounmpo controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Yeah, boy, the length of Giannis to get to the miss, and then the offensive ability to do damage afterward.
Here's Tatum. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
Wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Lillard checked in for Porter. The first one falls.
From the moment Jason Tatum stepped into this league, he has been a guy who has wanted the burden offensively, and he has delivered.
And so Tatum nails them both. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 for the field to get the fourth quarter started. Lillard, and he converts the layup.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Boston trail. Outside Tatum. It's White on the wing. Guarded by Prince. Here's Brown. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. And Lillard kicks to Prince. Back to Lillard. Driving the lane. You know, he rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
Oh! Is Bane trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Holiday, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Damian Lillard. One shot.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Tatum looking around. It's Holiday and stolen by Lillard. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Giannis cleaned up the fast break.
There is no question Antetokounmpo is a star in this league. This team trusts him to make the big shot.
Tatum passes to Holiday. makes that one.
Holiday ready to fight for that bucket. Big-time delivery.
Milwaukee in the lead. Antetokounmpo inside. Guarded by Tatum.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line for two, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Wow, Porzingis, no hesitation in the balance of the game. He delivers.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by White. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Prince. Kicks it out to Lillard. Connects from downtown.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. .51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tatum's shot is off. And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line. Add to your lead.
Holiday, the pass to White. Back to Holiday. Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Well, Jason Tatum forces that defender with the up fake to get off his feet, and he does a tremendous job drawing contact.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Unshakable trust in Jason Tatum in this sort of situation. Their staff just puts the ball in his hands and lets him make plays.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. And the Celtics with possession here. Tatum down low. Antetokounmpo's there. Tatum's shot is off. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Jason Tatum. Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win, and this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Giannis, you have said in the past you have even more untapped potential. So how did you put your fingerprints on this game?
I'm just here to do whatever it takes to help my team win. Did a great job executing, moving the ball. And this is what we do. This is what we do. We play together, and whatever we do, hopefully we can get a win at the end of the day.
Well, it certainly turned into a win tonight, man. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Damian Lillard.